Hello, hello. Bulavinaka, wherever you're tuning from. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of The World Works Online, a system that works for anyone, anywhere, at any stage. And tonight, our live is titled Around the World in 60 Minutes Global Voices, One Vision. This isn't just another call, it's a roundtable of people, as you can see here, from across the globe with different accents, different cultures, different walks of life, and but with one shared truth. We're all using the same model to build freedom. And why does that matter? Well, because it proves something simple. This system works anywhere, whether you're in Fiji, like me, in Europe, Africa, Asia, the Americas. If you've got Wi-Fi and the will, you can create change for yourself and your family. So tonight you're going to hear raw stories, not theories, not hype, but from real people from different countries who will say what their life looked like before, the challenges that they faced, the moment they decided to say yes, and how life looks now. So lean in because at the end of this, you'll see that no matter where you're from, no matter what background, the vision is the same: time, freedom, the power to live on your own terms. And so we'll start by introducing ourselves. My name is William Sandy. I live here in Fiji with my parents and my brother and my sister. And I just graduated last year from university and I started working in administration. And I'm I love and enjoy music and skateboarding. I'm also in a band, and that's one thing I really want to take throughout my life and keep doing it. And I'm also a proud online business owner. Thank you very much.
नमस्ते मेरा नाम नंदनी है I'm Nandini. I'm your very own digital business mentor from India. I am a lifestyle enhancement coach, and the best thing about my life right now is that I offer as a mentor a lifestyle enhancement business. Thank you. Dorcas.
Mechiachia obi biara a wotie me nuanom Ghanafoɔ. My name is Dorcas. I am originally from our beloved country, Ghana. I am a mom of two amazing kids. I live here in Australia with my family, and I am a proud digital business owner.
Hello everyone! Imbag nabigat, aldaw kang tabiing, awan labas na. Welcome to our episode, The World Works Online. Thank you for joining us tonight or to morning. I'm Alvina, a wife educator by profession, originally from Isabela, Philippines, and now living here in beautiful British Columbia, Canada. And I'm proud Ilocana and a business mentor and a coach, and I run this business with my husband part-time.
All right, thank you so much. Magandang umaga, magandang gabi. Ako po si Jel. I am a mom of two. I am a wife to an OFW here in Papua New Guinea. I have over a decade of experience in corporate HR and recruitment and also a proud digital business owner.
Alright, maayong adlaw sa tanan, maayong hapon, maayong gabi. Ako di ay si Rona. I am originally from Siquijor, Philippines. Now living here in Maine, USA with my family. I am a mom, a wife, a healthcare worker, and a proud digital business owner.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Sis Rona. Okay, so I'll start. What I'll start with is just a little bit of a personal background and who I am, where I'm from, what's my story. And so I'm Bolivinaka. That means hello here in Fiji. My name is William, and I am a 26-year-old. I've just started working. Um, I enjoy music. It's been a part of my life for about 12 years. I would say more, but playing instruments, yes. And uh, I uh, I finished off my studies last year. That was about 5.5 years, and I still live with my parents because as we all know, like um, things are getting more expensive, and it's the more viable option for me financially to live with my parents. And I'm very grateful that I can. And well, uh, um, now that I've started working, I I started to think about what it is that I really wanted for myself. And I can say that before this, I used to really think, um, I used to really think, or I guess I can say overthink what um, what would people think about me, or like what I want to do, or so I was very like self-conscious. And uh, when um, when I joined this online business, this business model, it it made me realize like that I should really live my life and not be afraid to do what it is that I enjoy and that I want for myself. So Um, yes, this business model does help you earn an extra stream of income, which I think is very important, especially with the economy now. Prices going skyrocket high, but um, getting multiple streams of income is is now becoming a must. I can say that. Um, but one thing that I've learned, which is huge for me in this business, is just to overcome fears and limiting beliefs that I can say have been holding me back. And I think that that would be the biggest, I guess you can say, win. The biggest win for me in this business is just being able to grow from fear mindset into um, um, a mindset where I believe in myself, and also the support from the community is unmatched. The people, they're very supportive in this community, and we also challenge each other, and we push each other for the better. And so yes, today um, I can say that I've gained a lot from joining this community, this amazing community. It's helped me see a lot of points of improvement for myself, and I'm very grateful for it. And I think that everyone deserves to grow as well, and have a better life for themselves. And what excites me the most is seeing how people are being empowered in this community. And it shows that, we're not limited by borders. We are part of something global and powerful. And yes, that's one thing that I wanted to share. And I hope that um, it's something that you resonate with. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Will. That was so lovely. So, when we were in school, we used to sing a song which started One World Built on a Strong Foundation. And I feel our business is like that. It's built on a very strong and firm foundation of this business can be done by anybody from anywhere, of any background, and any experience. You can be a taxi driver, you can be a nanny, you can be a judge, you can be a lawyer, you can be a mompreneur, a model, an actor, a retailer, you can be selling vegetables, and you have the same opportunity. You have the same opportunity. You can be 17 or you can be the other side of 60 like I am. And this business is personally for you. Isn't that amazing? It's just really equal opportunities, the same foundation for everybody. We all get the same ingredients, And the way what we do with the ingredients is up to us. We have a fantastic training site which is available in multi languages. We everybody gets their own personal coach and mentor. You get a personal experience in this business. So I'm from India, and as I said, I'm the other side of 60. I didn't know the B of business. I did not know the D of digital. I swear I did not know what a funnel was, and I definitely did not know ROI. Every time I met my son, he would say, Mom, what's the ROI? I had no clue what he was talking about. It's only after I came here that I realized that ROI is return of investment. It's only after I came here that I understood what a funnel is, what a digital business is. Doesn't You're not selling digital products. You're learning how to market on the digital space. So we have like a franchise, we have a training school part of it, which is in multi languages with your personal coach and personal trainer. And then you have the implementation of that training school part, which is how you run your business. So everybody gets trained in the same way. I'm not 18. So at this time in my age, I can't learn things fast, you know. I go slow. So like even when I learned how to get on the computer, my kids could not teach me. They would laugh at me because in those days, you get onto the computer and there'd be a noise, clink, 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 clink. And more often than not, I wouldn't do it fast enough and it wouldn't click in. And I would end up in tears. Eventually, a friend taught me how to do it. But over here, you don't end up in tears because people will teach you in a very calm and a very patient way. So I learned everything at my own pace, and that's wonderful. So it doesn't matter whether you're from India, whether you're from Fiji, whether you're from the Philippines, whether you're from Papua New Guinea, whether you're from Ghana, whether you're from Cameroon, you can be from anywhere. And you can learn this business. You will be taught it the best way for you. So really, it's for you to have your independent global voice, for you to have your independent story, and to join in with that common foundation, which is let's help as many people as we can build a legacy for generations to come. So thank you so much, William. I love this topic. Global Voices, One Vision. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nandini. You are a proof, right? You are just, an inspiration and a proof that if you have been able to do this business, right, at your age, so vibrant, helping other people in this business, then no people have no excuse anymore, not to start this business. So thank you for really, paving the way and showing us what's possible when you set in your mind to do something for yourself. So yeah, thank you for sharing that with us. Hi everybody. I'm really glad to be here today to share my story with you. My name is Dorcas. As I mentioned earlier, I'm originally from Ghana, but I've been here in Australia for the past 5 years. I remember in February 2020, right, at the beginning of COVID, I got the chance to join my husband here in Australia. And even though I didn't know what was going to happen here, but I was really excited, right, because I knew that my life was going to be better coming here, in search of greener pastures. So, yes, I was excited, but guess what? I came here COVID time. No organization was willing to employ new people, and after several attempts, after several applications, I finally got a job in the healthcare industry. And I thought, I was, you know, um, I had a secure job. That is what I thought. Because growing up, I had a path that I was following, what the society had laid out for us. Go to school, work hard, study hard, get a secure job, get married, have kids, and all of that. But nobody really wants you, about the struggles of having to be, in that secure job and being able to provide for your family. So, yeah, we decided to raise a family here in the diaspora. And you guys know how expensive and how busy being in the diaspora is, right? So I started working in the healthcare industry, and because of the thought of, being able to provide, being financially free, I found myself working multiple jobs at the end of the day, which left me exhausted, burnt out. And then I was like, what's the point of, having to work in these multiple jobs with the idea or with the aim of providing for my family and not being able to see this same family, right? So that was when I remember on my second maternity leave, I really needed to think fast, to think of something that I'll be able to do from the comfort of my home, right? Something that will help me to provide for my family and still being a present mom, right? Something that will not take me away from my family, but still being able to provide and still being there for my family. So that's when I really looked into working online. I saw, an ad out there that talked about how, busy moms are able to be present in their families and still be able to provide for their little ones, and how this opportunity was, changing lives of immigrants all over the world. So I looked into it. I asked certain questions and I found what I really wanted to see, right? A global community that was going to support me, a training that I have access to 24/7, being able to have access to a mentor and a coach, people who have, gone through the system and they really know the tips and the tricks of being successful in the digital space. That being able to have access to such people, that really meant a lot to me, because then I knew that I wasn't going to do this on my own. I wasn't going to figure this out on my own. I had such a global support, that was going to help me in the digital space. And guess what? For the past 2 years, I've been able to provide for my family. I've been able to be there for for my family, for the things that matters most. And being able to have a stable, business on your own, it provides such a relief, right? You have such a relief that, whatever happens in the own. And guess what? I remember a few months ago, because I was, I had cut down some of the jobs I was doing, but one of the jobs I was doing, I woke up one day with a termination letter. And then I thought to myself, imagine not being able to have something that you depend on, right? If I was depending on this job solely, how was my family going to survive, right? So I felt such a relief that, I have started building something real for myself. So even though it was such a heartbreaking moment, I found a relief that I was building something, that was providing an extra source of income for my family, right? And the fact that I belong to such a global community, a community that supports me, a community that encourages me when I'm down, right? It's really, something that makes me really happy that I have such a global community, and the fact that I'm able to provide support back home to my parents, to my siblings, right? To be able to be there for the people that need me the most. So if you have been watching us, I know we meet here every week, right? We are online every day preaching the gospel of building something real for yourself, having a digital business that works for you, right? And people are wondering, is this it? Can I do this as well, right? What is in it for me? Guys, I know we all have the idea of having a secure job, but what I would say is build something that you own as well, right? Build something real for yourself, something that what we normally call a plan B, right? Something that will provide you stability at the end of the day. Because even though we have our jobs, but does the job take you away from your loved ones? Does the job give you everything that you need, like the time freedom, being there for your family, being able to provide, without having to take that permission? So as you are working for another person, take that same time and energy to build something real for yourself. Because guess what? This business is changing lives. If we are here, all of us from different background, different culture, if we have been able to find something real in this digital space for ourselves, people with different ages, right, have been able to do this. Guess what? You can do this as well. So I'm rooting for you. Reach out to any of us you see on the screen, and we'll be more than happy to help you get started to building something amazing for yourself. Thank you
Wow.
guys for listening, and leave it to Coach Alvina.
Oh, thank you, Sister Cass. That's wonderful. So, have you ever wondered if you could build a success online, no matter where you are or what stage of your life? A few years ago, when my husband discovered this digital business, at first I was skeptical. I was not sure if it could really work or it was just another opportunity that would not lead anywhere. I watch my husband, like he's pouring his energy, learning here, his heart, and applying this model. Over time, I started to see the potential, not just in him, but in the lives of many people inside the community who were transforming through this business. After a few years later, I decided to join him, and it changed everything. Before this business, I was juggling multiple jobs, barely seeing my husband, and constantly feeling exhausted. Life felt like, nonstop grind. I keep asking myself, is there a way to build a life that gives me freedom, purpose, and impact? When I joined, I started learning, applying, and showing up consistently. Slowly, I saw result not just financially, but in the way we could manage our time, grow together as a couple, and create opportunities for others. This business is not just about earning, it's about transformation. I've seen countless people across countries change their lives, gain confidence, and build future they never thought were possible. Today, I'm still working full-time job, but from three job to one job. Run this business part-time with my husband, and together we're building a life filled with freedom, flexibility, and purpose. And that's exactly what we want to share with you today. So, here we are here from different countries come together to share our real story, our wins, our challenges, and the lessons that help us succeed. I'm proof that no matter where you are, what your position or your like your stage of life or whatever. Success online is possible. I hope you get inspired and you see what possible when you are taking the leap of faith. This could be the moment that changed your life. So just like us, changed mine and my husband's life and all of us here. So if you're ready to explore what possible for life, take the first step. Register to our website. We have website there on the screen or reach out us and we will help you and guided you how you get started this business. Thank you again for watching tonight, this morning. Mabuhay, God bless, and see you again next time. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, sis, for that. All right. Again, so for me, what I love most about this business is how global it is. So when I started, I thought maybe this would only work for certain people, maybe only in certain countries. I had so many doubts, but I realized that this business doesn't have borders. It really works for anyone, anywhere, at any stage of life, just like us here, like the six of us here. I have met and collaborated with people from all over the world, different nationalities, different backgrounds, different careers, and even different ages. And yet we all share one vision, which is building something meaningful for our families and also to create a life of freedom and flexibility. I think most of us, that's our goal. It's very very inspiring to see how someone from different countries, like we have here in Canada, in Fiji, in India, in Australia, in USA, in Papua New Guinea, Philippines, anywhere, we all run the same model, the same business model, but we're shaping it into our own story. right? Our own culture and our own dream. So we're putting together, we're putting ourselves into our business, right? We're running the same business, but it's all unique for everybody. And for me personally, this has been such a gift because I get to stay home with my kids. I get to guide and support people from across the globe. And at the same time, I continue learning so much from them. And this community, this is where everyone shares strategies, everyone just celebrates wins, they lift you up when you feel down. And that's what we have here. Very, very supportive global community of entrepreneurs. And it just shows that success is not about where you live or what language you speak. It's about your desire to change your life, your willingness to learn, and your decision to take that first step. This business gave me that opportunity, and now I see the same things happening to people around the world, especially in our business community. So when we say global voices, one vision, that's exactly what this business is about. Different stories, different journeys, but we only have one goal, which is really building life that truly matters for us and for our family. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. And yes, as for me, hello, Anipis Pinisa. Hello, thanks for watching. So, coming from another country, you carry so much hope, but also a lot of pressure. You want to succeed, to build a better life for your family, and often to support loved ones back home as well. Before I started this business, I work in healthcare. It gave me stability, but honestly, it came along with long hours, exhaustion, and also that constant tug of war between career and family. As a mom, that was the hardest part. Knowing I was missing precious moments with my daughter because I was always on someone else's schedule. And even here in a wealthy country, I live in the USA now, I saw the same struggles everywhere: debt piling up, parents burned out, and people quietly feeling trapped in a cycle with no way out. My turning point came when I stumbled across this business model online. At first, of course, I doubted myself. I didn't have a business background. I wasn't tech savvy, and English isn't even my first language. But I kept asking myself, right, what if this could be the way to create more freedom? What if this was my chance to change the direction of our life? So, despite the fears and doubts, I said yes. And I'm so glad I did, because today life looks so much different. I still work in healthcare, but I no longer feel stuck. I can work fewer hours, spend more time with my family, and build something that continues to grow even while I'm living life. Beyond the income and flexibility, what I've found here is a global community, a family of entrepreneurs from every corner of the world, all lifting each other up, crossing cultures, and proving that success truly has no borders. Looking ahead, my vision is to be a voice of encouragement for others, like immigrants, parents, people who feel like they're starting from zero, to show them that dignity, independence, and a better future are possible. And this business doesn't just empower people in wealthy countries, it also creates opportunities to join, to help families back home, and to live a life of purpose and presence wherever you are. And that's what excites me most about being part of something global, that no matter where you are, where we come from, we can share one vision: the freedom, flexibility, and impact. So if you're listening right now and wondering if this could really work for you, I want you to hear this. If someone like me, an immigrant mom with no business background, starting fresh in a new country, can step into this and build something meaningful, then you can too. Your story isn't finished yet. Maybe today is the day you start writing a new chapter, one filled with freedom, dignity, and hope for the future. So if you've been feeling that tug in your heart, like you know you're meant for something bigger, I want you to invite I want to invite you to join us. Register in any of our website on the screen in here. Reach out to us, grab your spot, and come part to be a part of this global conversation. Who knows? Maybe this is the moment where your story starts to shift too. And here's what I'll leave you with. If someone like me, like us, can step into this and build something beyond what I we ever imagined, then so can you. Your story isn't finished yet. Maybe this is the chapter where everything begins to change. So that is it from us this week. We will see you again next week, everybody. Thank you for joining in. Bye.